Hello everyone. Let's see. What window do we want to capture today? High on Coke. Coca-Cola. Oh dear. Let's see. You get up here. There's a Minecraft window. Not the powder. Alright. Okay, so today I'm going to show you basically what's been going on, how we kind of do things. So let's see. The microphone sounds a bit weird in my head. Okay, let's see. So I'm gonna need this chat window. How do I make chat on my phone? There we go. We'll do that one. Stream manager. That'll do. Cool. Hard experience sausage. Yeah. How do I make this? Is that gonna make the screen bigger? Yes. What? Oh no. Oh no. Get back to normal size, thank you. There we go. Lovely. Hey, I'm not sus. I did download navigations. Okay. So we have a few people on here right now, which is good. Oh, it does. Thank you. Let's have a go at that. You can click the source in Streamlabs and press fit to screen. Aha, thank you. Oh look, we have Newton here. Hello. So we've been working on this. Scallops is pretty much done. So we've been working on the town down here. Okay, so what I don't quite know how the rest of the team are doing this, but how I do things is I open my Kingdom Come modded, like the developer version, so I can see all sorts of different, you can do a little bit more in that version of the game. Let's see if I can make game capture different. Cool. That's capturing. Cool. takes a bit longer to load than the actual full release. Aren't the developers nice? Making it all optimized while still using a crummy version for themselves. Let's see. Come on. Thank you. It'd be nice if you could load quicker. Cool. Okay. If you go into a debug mode, you just go right into the game, and it takes a second to load all the assets in. But there you go. Oh, F3 does that lovely thing. So I click F3 in this game to make me fly. I'm gonna have to do it again, aren't I? There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna have to just change that for change that hotkey, because there's this really nice thing called a Stream Deck, and I don't have the money to buy one, but there is an app that you can get for your mobile device, and it just connects to the application on your desktop, and you can just use it as a normal Stream Deck. You can do whatever. So I'm using that now. I'm not using F3 and whatever. Let's see. So we need to go over to. Is it this way? Yes, this way. Here we are. Lovely Talmberg. Okay. So I'm going to start. Let's see. A few buildings up here that have to be done. So. Let's see. Let's start with this house. It's quite nicely perched on the edge of this hill here. No one. Well, I never. Okay. So this house is directly parallel with this one over here, which I've already mapped out, so that's helpful. It's a little bit to the right, but it has the same angles, so that's helpful. Let's see. Let's go back into Minecraft. Let's change that. So here we can see that house. It's across the little river. So if we follow that line, it should bring us to where the house is across the other side of the pond, which would be about here. You can kind of see the cutout of it there as well. Let's see. Okay. So with building angles in this game, Minecraft, I mean, it's quite difficult. Sometimes it's really like, I'm not ever quite sure if I'm doing something right, but that's part of the process, I think, just figuring it out. It's a little bit left. It's a little bit in. Cool. So we just carry on. That same pattern, and it gives you an angled house. Now I'm not sure if that's the right shape or not, like the right dimensions. Let's have a look. So it looks like it's quite a skinny house. Let's jump back in. So this house here is the same as a few other houses that I've already done, pretty much. Like this one here, it's textured differently, but it's the same kind of layout. You can see there's two sections to the house. You have this one where the kitchen is, and you have this main one with beds, food, you know, other belongings. And this is the same kind of layout. It's got a partition wall here, but largely it's the same kind of layout. So they would probably be the same dimensions. So let's find the dimensions of that house. I believe it's over here. So it's not on the same angle. This one's on a 45 degree, whereas the other one is, I don't know, but it goes in steps of 2. 35, 30, I don't know. Someone might know. But let's see if that's diagonal. No, that's 11 long. So it's definitely a little bit skinnier. So let's just move it in one block. See how that looks. So to keep with the pattern, I think it needs to go down one more. Okay. So we find the layout, like the location of each building in the world, and depending on who's online and how adventurous they feel, someone will come along, build it. It could be anyone kind of just logs in and does their bit. We don't really have like a one does all kind of person, you know. It's like everyone has their own little jobs. Ooh, what happened? Oh, Old Goose NL, thank you for the follow. We do work fast. Let's see. So I think that's in the right place. What we can do is I can get the game capture. Stick that over the top so you can see both of them, possibly. trying to make it show both of the games at the same time, but it doesn't seem to want to. Ooh, hello, sexy biscuit. Let's do another window capture or something. That might be a bit better. Let's hide you. Window capture. Let's change that to Kingdom Come. There we go. Lovely. So change you to Minecraft. Done. Okay, so now you can see both things hopefully in the same spot. Fine. Oh. There we go. That one. No, I'm confused. Can you only have one window capture? Does it change them both? It does, that's odd. Oh well. Weird. This will have to do. Okay. Oh dear. The real sexy biscuit. Yes. Let's just shove this back into full screen. How do full screen? Cool. Ooh, specific window. That's what I wanted. Minecraft, that'll do. So that one shows Minecraft. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out this program. Fit to screen, cool. Mechanical engineer working on space and advanced materials and 3D printing tech. Wabam. Silly videos. Oh, okay. Ah! Thank you for my subscription, Sexy Biscuit. That's my first one ever. Oh. Thank you. Let's see. So. That pathway that goes in front of the house has a stairway that goes down to some fishing area. But to the right of that, let's do some more houses. Okay. I'm trying to orientate myself in this. Okay. So, let's go back into the game. Okay, so straight over that bridge, there's an L-shaped building. It's kind of like a stable and a house all in one. Let's have a go at building that. It's going to be at a 45-degree angle, which is nice. It's nice when they're not ridiculous. Oh, I'm gonna have to press F1 again, aren't I? Oh no. There we go. Oh no. I need to change my hotkey settings. Jeez. Okay, bear with me. Hotkeys. Where are you? Okay, that's gone. You go. Cool. Oh dear. Okay. So let's give this a go. I'm going to keep the game open on the side so I can kind of look at it while I'm in Minecraft. Okay, so there'd be a bridge here that we haven't built yet. And this little square in front of the house. A little triangle of dirt and some bushes. So I'm using bright green wool to mark out the building, so it's obvious that it's not been started. So let's see. I'm looking at this in-game. It has a walkway there, and a door, and then another wall piece. And that's kind of it. From there on, it's a house. So, looking for something. No. I don't know if you can hear that, but the game's talking to me. Okay. So there's a door here, and it goes into this little area where there is just a bunch of hay. That's all. Not much else. Diagonally, these should really be 5. Okay. Cool. And then the house goes off quite a bit this way. And there's actually a cellar in this house, similar to that of the one in the tavern. Well, actually a lot of the taverns, you can actually see the terrain has been dug out by the developers to give that underground space for you to walk in. So the house needs to go out that far. Oh dear. Just referencing the image with what I'm looking at on in-game. It looks like there's gonna have to be some kind of awkward, because it's at an angle, there's gonna be an awkward because this house needs to be quite a bit further forwards. About here, unfortunately. So it's going to be one of those things where artistic freedom shall come into play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There have been a few cases where we've had to change where things are. Just because Minecraft is 1x1 meter blocks, and you can't really do too much. You can be very creative with buildings, but you can't. You can only squeeze so much in before it just doesn't. Like, you literally can't do it anymore. I'll show a comparison after. Let's see. It's about here. Cool. Okay, that'll have to do. Could move it one forward, but it would still be a bit tricky. So, let's see. That's the cellar. The whole house is up a block. So, from here, house is actually higher. It's on a cobblestone foundation. And it has some steps that lead up. So the door would be here. Let's mark that. If I quickly look in game, I can see that the room splits off here. If I very quickly go back in, I can see where the door is inside. It's right after you go in. So, right after you go in here, there'll be a door. have our cellar, which is quite a large cellar for this house. Being at a 45-degree angle, it's going to be awkward to make this, but basically this is its shape. So you go in, cool. It's going to be difficult making the ground above, but we can work on that. So I'm going to quickly show you. Let's see. So here's the house in game. You can see it has the cellar. It has the raised cobblestone foundation, which is slightly higher than this piece to begin with. Indoors, you have kind of a storage area, sleeping, kitchen, food, a few of their possessions. They have an upstairs, which would likely just be some possessions and beds. And linked in here we have a storage area with a door out into kind of like a stable area, work area, also with a little storage shed as well. And they have this ladder which also goes up into another storage area with a bed. Quite a big house. Playing Fallout 4 while watching. What's it like being famous? I wouldn't say I'm famous. Let's see. I feel like doing one of these houses. Okay, so when you're building, trying to recreate it from a game where you can pick any angle you like into Minecraft, you kind of have to look at something and go, what do I want? Do I want accuracy, or do I want something that looks nice and is buildable? Because sometimes you could be perfectly spot on with a building's placement, but then sometimes that doesn't really work visually. It just doesn't look right. So you kind of tweak it just a little bit to where it looks the same, but unless you had them side by side, you wouldn't really know. So like this building here, if you look at the compass, if I was to be looking east, that would be perfectly straight in Minecraft, blocks going that way. Same with going south. So if I'm looking southeast, this house doesn't quite line up, but it's only very slightly off. So this house I would put at a 45-degree angle. So this is, let's open that. That's over here. So we go across the bridge. We have a little farm, and then right next to it is our house. So say it lines up with this. And this is another one of those houses that is kind of like a copy-paste thing, where they're all pretty much the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now so far I've been doing these 11 by 5 on a 45-degree angle. So we're going to continue doing that. In the game, this house has a little shed next to it. It's only very small, but we're going to add that on. It's about 1 block in from the house, and it's about that big. So we'll name it. Fill this one in. This was a nice, easy build. So just plonk down a sign. Cool. Let's actually remove that. That'd be useful. Just gonna go back in. Okay, so we have another one of these houses, cookie cutter house. And it is to the left of this path. Just gonna quickly confirm something. Yes, cool. So the house comes out pretty much right to where you would travel along this road. Let me just check that, because it might be good to put this house at the different angle. I think we'll put it at the other angle. A guard from Talmberg has fallen through the ground. Oh my. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so this house can go 2 by 2. Because it seems to follow the road a lot closely. A lot more closely than the other ones. So, as I've already done one of these, I can just copy the dimensions from before. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 3. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 1 too long. It should be cool. And that's that house done. So playing with let's see, all these angles is very difficult. House. So that that follows more closely to what it looks like in game. That also has a small shed on the rear side. Let's put that on. That's what this little piece of sand is for. It's a marking of where the terrain changes from the original map files. Classic town guards falling through the floor. Yep. To add it again. It's a very awkward placement. It looks very odd, but that's exactly how it is in game. It's just, you know, the whole angles thing, it just doesn't look right. But there's a little shed. I think it might be able to come out a bit more. That might make it look a bit nicer. Is that right? That is right. Doubting myself. That is right. Cool. Okay. So that's another house done. There's a small barn that faces southwest. And it is right here. Up more with the center. Cool. Okay. So this is what I spend a lot of my time doing on the server. I'll show you around a little bit. So once we have all these houses mapped out, you can kind of start building and then putting detail in, cleaning up a few bits which don't quite look right. So you can see here already they've started the next process, which is brilliant. So you can see it. So they'll just get the kind of general style of the house and just start building. Yeah, doing interiors. It seems like everyone kind of sticks to their little specific job in the whole thing. So one person will do the building and one person really likes doing interiors and details. I really liked doing the whole map, like the terrain. That's what most of my time and effort has gone into. Making all the paths in the right place, making sure we know where every building goes. Painting all of the rivers and roads. That's mainly what I do, and map out where the buildings go like this. So let's see. We'll come back to them. We'll do another house or two. Okay, I'm back in game. There's a house a little bit further up the road. Which is about here. And it goes right along the road, so it touches this road. It's another copy paste house, so we need 6 of those. See, it kind of, other than like a block or two, that house lines up with the path like it does in game. So that's 3. Brilliant. So what Vander is talking about there is we have customer resource packs, and one of our textures is a retexture of the it's one of the doors, trapdoors. I can show you it. Be in redstone. So it's I believe it's crimson. There you go. So it's talking about this error on the side, which is the original color, the original texture. It just hasn't been changed yet, but you wouldn't ever really see this anyway, because this would be inside a building, like it would be a window. But it's all a work in progress, so it will be more like this in the end. That you can see through, and it looks really nice. Yeah, it's because for each side of the block there is a separate texture, and maybe it was named incorrectly because it kind of has to have the same name, but maybe it was named incorrectly or just wasn't done. It could be a few different things. House. Okay, let's have a look. We have a house which is at a regular angle, which is rare in this. It points directly towards it's actually just a barn, but it points directly towards Talmberg Castle, which is nice. It's just on the side of the road next to this house. Okay, so looking in game. Okay. Just trying to figure out where it actually goes, but I'm pretty sure it just goes 1, 2, 3. Lines up. 1, 5. Okay. Oh, I can show you one of the tools we use. So for being lazy, so this is WorldEdit. It gives you a lot of powerful commands and capabilities. So I can replace the sand or the grass, but right now I'm setting whatever is in that selection box to what was it? Light. That's America. Grey. Or is I don't know. It's one of the spellings. It's grey. Concrete powder. There you go. And that does that. These here are farmlands. We can actually put those in. Is that a decoration block or is it just a regular block? Let's find out. Decoration block, farmland. Cool. So let's select this. Set farmland. Lovely. Let's get rid of all this grass. Select it again. Farmland. We'll put whatever kind of crops or details are in afterwards, but for now just kind of marking out the farmland so everyone knows what it is, so when we come to detailing it later, looking at reference pictures, because that's how most people in the building team build. They just look at reference images from people like me who can just quickly jump in the game and get a screenshot of whatever they need. Okay, so it's a bit of an angle, this one, but I feel like I can just plonk it down anyway. And then do that. So instead of it being an angle, it's just kind of offset. That works for me. Okay. Could do that. Is that the right way? No, that's not the right way, Amy. Need the farmland to come up this way. Okay. So it looks like all the houses are done for now. on this side. Let me just double check. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, all the houses are done on this side. There are a few little sheds to put in, but other than that, that's done. Let's go back over to the builders and see how their progress is. There we are, this way. Okay, so you can see they've put a few details in. You have these little tents, pretty neat. Little tables. Let's go in game. Let me do this. Where did everyone in the chat go? There's still a lot of viewers, but no chat. You are building, that is true. Internet is being arsed right now. Oh dear. Zoned into the vid. I'm zoned into the vid. I'm zoned into building. That's kind of what happens. I'll load in and then I'm gone for like 3 hours and that just disappears. Feeling lonely. We tried turning off and on again. Families. Internet is trash. Yeah, families' internet always seems to be terrible. I don't know why. I couldn't live with bad internet. GTA Online hackers, never good. Hello, Ponton Plays. Can I keep this? I can load in the game. We can go to the area and we can flick between the two. Okay. So here we have this table. It faces northwest. That's exactly why in game it's at a diagonal. You can see this fence that's being made around. That's all done. Everything around here looks to be pretty much done. One of the details which we use the custom texture pack for, we've changed these prismarine bricks and slabs to look like path blocks for situations like this, where you don't want to, you want to have a path block, but you don't want to jump up it. But putting something else there, like wooden steps, wooden slab, doesn't look right. It kind of breaks up the colour. So we've had our resident texture editor to change the prismarine, because we won't really ever use that block, so it kind of seems redundant to keep it there and not use it for something more useful. So we've done that. Dear. Here's another reason why prismarine bricks is a useful tool. So these path blocks, you make them with a spade, and you just kind of right click and it pats down the block. But if you place something on it, it gets rid of it, and you can't place anything on top. So the way that we've got around that is again using these prismarine blocks. I'm just gonna have to pop it back in. So it still follows that same color scheme. Okay. Let's see. What's chat saying? Just want to do one heist and they just explode you. Yeah. I've seen a lot of people get banned, and it feels like I would have more fun in a very limited server with less people. If you could buy them, that would be brilliant, but that game revolves around money, so that wouldn't happen. Java or Bedrock? This is in Java. Lardex. Bedrock is actually a really good version of Minecraft. It has it's a very optimized version. The loading of chunks is completely different and it's so much smoother. It's very compatible across systems, which is very good. And the whole character customization thing is implemented very well. It looks quite it's still Minecrafty, but it has that kind of personal touch to it, because you're very limited in what you can do in the Java version. The best kind of thing that you can do for customization is give yourself a cape, but you can't really get those unless you mod them in, or if you get them from a special event and you get it attached to your account. I don't remember how you really get those. I think Minecon was a way to get one of those at some point. Let's see. Does Bedrock have shaders? It has RTX, so yes, but at the moment it's quite limited in the sense that you can't just load into your own world, turn it on, and everything look really pretty. You're 37 now, and it feels like that is true, Pontin. It was my birthday on the 24th of December, Christmas Eve, so I am now 28. Roxy says she's old. She's a little bit older than me, but she thinks 30 is old. I don't think so. Okay, I believe there are a few buildings here that have to be built. Let's have a look in game. Just for fun. You're not old, Roxy. So, yourself, madam. Okay, let's make this full screen so you can appreciate the bludgeoning that is about to happen. Okay, so I have a special... Shut up. Why is she following me? It's... Bugger off. Okay, so I have this special plugin mod thing, which is an official tool. Oh my god, it's Will Ray. Hello. You're only as old as the person you feel. Yeah, I kind of feel old. Let's see. So this is called the Haste plugin. Let's see. So we can access a lot from this menu. You can go to any kind of mission in this. You can do any kind of events and tests, and you can change the time. So let's change the time to 6 in the morning. There you go. It just does it. So 06:05. Let's change it to 7. It's the sexy biscuit. Magic toolbox. Yes, that is a thing. So one of the things you can access in this version is the, I don't know if you can access it in the regular one, but you can access this. And I have a few commands hotkeyed to my Stream Deck. So you can hide the HUD. There's numbers up in the top right. You can hide those. So now it's just all full screen. Nothing but game. Okay, so this is what Lardex was talking about, the magic box, which is anything and everything that has ever been in the game. Bye, Newton. Thanks for joining. Let's see. Escape. You can skip time, open the inventory of someone, you can kill someone or just hurt them. You can show details of all the different characters. So that's Spa Maid 1. Lardex is AI. So to turn that back off again, we would just do that. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is let's go back in and get the magic box. Let's get a weapon. I just feel like doing something silly for the moment. Let's see if Roxy's bad luck has passed on to me. Who's there? Your doom. Let's just get a bailiff's mace. That'll do. What bad luck? Your constant game crashing. Okay. Never. No. Okay. Inventory. Let's equip this. We are going to get the RPG menu. We're going to unlock all. And now we're going to get Hardcore Henry. Oh, that was loud. We're going to rest Henry. We're going to make him eat all his food, all his greens. I know, all the hacks. Alright, get your mace out, and we're just gonna... Hardcore Henry crashes my game. Oh dear. What you mean her game never crashes in the videos of flawless? Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go around and whack a few people.
Somebody help!
Oh, she's dead. She thinks she's getting away. Oh no! Oh dear! Oh no! Kind of fell through the ground there. We're gonna have to fall through the floor. It did its error and it should teleport us back up. Cool. Lovely. Right, let's get this guard. Okay. Lovely. Okay. I'm going to get one more and then we'll have a look around the map. Where are they going? Oh. Just bonking it on the, on their armor. Oh dear. Who are you? He's bonking me on the head. Bugger. Okay. So, let's carry on building. Let's put the HUD back on so we can see the angles that we're working with. And it looks like we're just off northeast. Okay. So this looks like we might have to... Let me... confirm where in the map this is. Okay. So it's just after this bridge, which doesn't exist. It's to the left of it. And it's not 45 degrees. It's a little bit off, so it's the 2x2. Greetings. I'm gonna have to go in game to see what it lines up with. Oh, nice. It lines up with the corner of the house at the top of the hill. So this one up here. Okay. Let me just check the dimensions of this house. I believe it's another cookie cutter house. It is. This house is more towards that of Henry's, where it has the entrance hall, kitchen to the left and storage to the right. But in this house it has 2 storage rooms, a door each, and it kind of splits up what you'd have in Henry's house. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Brilliant. So, confirming in-game, the house goes right up to the path. Possibly there's a space between them. and it goes up to a section of the map where there is a 45-degree building. This building is just a storage area. It has logs in it, barrels, sacks, cages. It's just a large shed. So you have the path that goes straight through it. I'm going to amend the actual pathway. There we are. Okay. So there's times where I'll change the elevation of the pathways because it kind of makes more sense. Oh, gone. They never give you enough time to say goodbye. Yeah, it just kind of makes more sense to do something like this. Rather than to keep the original elevation. Okay. Go. Shed. Just to make it obvious, this is one building. Should I retexture the flower pot as a bucket at some point? Yes. Okay, so the large buildings around Talmberg are now done. There are a few houses further up the hill to the north, over by the quarry or camp. I'm not sure what you call it. It says camp, but it looks like a quarry. There are quite a few of these little huts, which are slightly dug into the ground. I suppose that would help with temperatures. I'm not sure. I've seen people build things underground and they say it helps with temperature. It's going to be an interesting area to build. It's my mace with blood on over it. Get an annoying spot that decides it's going to play. Let's see. So there's also this place at the top, which let's have a look. I believe that's the road that goes up to it. Let's have a look. Yeah, that looks like the right one. So that's the same angle. If we go back to Minecraft. Let's see. Let's get that out of the way. You see, that's the same angle. And we have a few structures here. I won't do those now because they're on such a hill. I'm assuming they're all on cobblestone. Yeah, so we got this building which comes up a little bit, and then it's level with the ground, and then it's slightly dug into the ground. And where this goes up, there's a door which is locked, so there's obviously nothing behind it. The house ends right where that jump up is. So if we look in here, kind of see that is where the house ends. Let's remove all of this plant. That's enough. I could get rid of the others by hand. So you can see the path that goes along up by the side of the house. A little bit of a dip where the terrain goes down a little bit. It doesn't go down too much, but it was enough for the program to figure out that it's gone down, and it went down enough to put it down a block. That door would be here, and then the house would be here, and that's where the house would end, and it would go up the hill back over to these sheds and storage areas. You can see it also goes up another bit to where you get another little shed or barn. So if we go back in, you can see it does go up a little bit more to where you'd have that barn. So now that's done, I don't want to go on too long. I'm probably going to end it quite soon, but let's have a look at what they're doing. So we have some details here. If I go back into the game, go over here. You see what they're trying to build right now is a clothesline. Doing the best we can with what we've got. We might find alternative methods later on. Possibly retexture something, but this works. This is what we've been doing for clothes. It kind of looks like something hanging over, which is what we're going for. Let's see, what are you on about in chat? When this is done, I will be Sir Lardex of Skellets. Sexy Biscuit says, I will still rule over you as bailiff. I'd be happy just being the drunk that wants to play dice. I'll send Sigismund to your stupid biscuit town, Lord Roxy. Oh no. How rude. I will send Barbara to work in your town and all your food will be crap. Sideways chains yet? I know they're coming. Are they? That's an interesting thing to look forward to. I haven't seen sideways chains. What we really hope for is diagonal, as you can kind of see here. Let me quickly do a thing. No. Doing this simply because whenever I'm in Talmberg, I always like to jump off the side. It's really hard to do that, so I'm gonna make it really hard to do it in this as well. Oh dear. Jumping from the bridge. Well, yeah. Let's give you a nice shot of this, since we haven't shown it off yet, and since there's only so many people watching this stream, I think you can have a look since you're the most interested lot. Let's do a walk up into the castle. So we haven't detailed this yet. We only just started building this castle about, I'd say 3 days ago. I made the main layout, and then it just kind of went crazy and everyone just joined in. So shoot a few sheds. This little well, stables, a little shed, another little shed. Oh dear. So, a little shed. Your house, the room that you get to stay in. Just noticed something. Yellow bed is what we use, and it has a custom texture. You can go all inside. I'm actually going to show you something which was put into the textures. So here we have, it's a mushroom stem, but it's been made to look like whitewash stone. I'm using that for all the sides of the castle. Now, there's a funny property with mushroom stems. When you break a block, so now when you break a block where there was once no gap, and you make that gap, in all of those spaces that you've revealed, it would show a different part of the mushroom stem. Now, this has been made to look like it's a little bit more roughed up and damaged, or the whitewash has gone away a bit. So it gives a little bit more detail in one block, so you don't have to have two different blocks. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's go into the kitchen. Suffer room is a storage room. Hasn't been detailed at all. Go up the stairs. Go inside. This has been detailed. Details. Let's change. Oh no. I think this is a more fancy bed, so I'll leave that one be. Outside this door here. Let's carry on up the stairs. There's an inside. All different rooms. Now this leads up to the tower, which I'm sure you know if you've played. There are beds and storage up here. And you can go all the way down. Now, if we go the other way around, it just leads you to this area. There are some holes that you can look through here. Odd. Just for visibility, or possibly just to shoot people. I don't know. But that's that castle. That's Talmberg. Darkness. Well, I hope you all enjoyed seeing how we're making this map, what goes into it, what's all involved, and how long it kind of takes. You can see here, this has been done today. This I'm sure will be done in about a day or two. The main buildings. Yes, it's going to be a brilliant map in the future for PvP. I think a lot of RPG servers might find use in playing with this map. It will be released to everyone eventually when we're done, and once the map is done, it's going to be hosted on our server. There's currently enough power for about 100 people. So I think we'll first start off with releasing the server, and then after a short time to give the map out to whoever wants to do whatever with it. But I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to everyone being able to jump in and experience it for themselves. But thank you for joining me today. I look forward to showing you some more when we get a little bit further down the line. Maybe I'll show you one of the larger builds in progress. Possibly the monastery. That might be a good one to show off. But yeah. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to doing another stream for everyone. I'll be back soon, and I hope you all have a lovely night. Bye.